perseverance and application. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. The greatest results in life are usually attained by simple means, and the exercise of ordinary qualities. The common life of every day, with its cares, necessities, and duties, affords ample opportunity for acquiring experience of the best kind, and provides the true worker with abundant room for effort and self-improvement. The road to human well-being lies along the old highway of steadfast well-doing, and they who are the most persistent, and work in the truest spirit, will usually be the most successful. Prosperity has often been blamed for her blindness, but prosperity is not so blind as people are. Those who look into practical life will find that prosperity is usually on the side of the ambitious, as the winds and waves are on the side of the best navigators. In the pursuit of even the highest branches of human inquiry, the more general qualities are found the most useful, such as common sense, attention, application, and perseverance. Genius may not be necessary, though even genius of the highest character does not disregard the use of these ordinary qualities. The very greatest men have been among the least of all believers in the power of genius. Some have even defined genius to be only common sense intensified, as the power of making efforts, the power of lighting one's own fire. It is patience, industry and patient thought, by always thinking about the goals. The extraordinary results effected by industry and perseverance have led many distinguished men and women to doubt whether the gift of genius be so exceptional an endowment as it is usually supposed to be. It is only a very slight line of separation that divides the person of genius from the ordinary person. All men have an equal aptitude for genius, and that what some are able to effect, under the laws which regulate the operations of the intellect, must also be within the reach of others who, under like circumstances, apply themselves to like pursuits. But while admitting to the fullest extent the wonderful achievements of labor, and recognizing the fact that men of the most distinguished genius have invariably been found the most persevering, persistent workers, it must nevertheless be sufficiently obvious that, without the original endowment of heart and brain, no amount of labor, however well applied, could have produced success. We have but to glance at the life stories of great men and women to find that the most distinguished owe their success, in a great measure, to their persevering, persistent industry and application. They were men and women who turned all things to gold, even time itself. The secret of success consisted in being master of your subject, such mastery being attainable only through continuous application and study. It happens that the men and women who have most moved the world, have not been so much men and women of genius, strictly so called, as men and women of intense mediocre abilities, and untiring perseverance, not so often the gifted, of naturally bright and shining qualities, as those who have applied themselves diligently to their work, in whatsoever line that might be. Go slowly, go long, and go far. A great point to be aimed at is to get the working quality well trained. When that is done, the race will be found comparatively easy. We must repeat and again repeat. Ability will come with labor. Not even the simplest activity can be accomplished without labor, and what difficulties it is found capable of achieving. Progress, however, of the best kind, is relatively slow. Great results cannot be achieved at once, and we must be satisfied to advance in life as we walk, step by step. To know how to wait is the great secret of success. We must sow before we can reap, and often have to wait long. Continue meanwhile to look patiently forward in hope, the fruit best worth waiting for often ripening the slowest. Time and patience. To wait patiently, we must work cheerfully. Cheerfulness is an excellent working quality, imparting great flexibility to the character. Cheerfulness and diligence are 9/10 of practical wisdom. They are the life and soul of success, as well as of happiness, perhaps the very highest pleasure in life consisting in clear, brisk, conscious working, energy, confidence, and every other good quality mainly depending upon it. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Galatians 6:9. Peace. Dot.